It's Mr. 541st, tapping in. Savelle, baby. Cause it's my turn. Turn that shit all the way up. Put some whiskey in my cup and fill the blunt. Cause it's my turn. Whole car full of weed, pull up. Put the windows down and let them 12 slum. Cause it's my turn. Man, I shine like A.Y. Go. Either in the Oregon rain or the Utah snow. My turn. Hey, hello, I'm Sav G. But your local rappers call me Pop B. Cause it's my turn. Now I go hard. Sav is in the booth and I'm bringing these bars. Sending them shots, no Kendrick Lamar.
What's up, everybody? We're coming in live with another feature of one of another Dopest Natives Alive. My brother, Savelle the motherfucking Native. It's my turn. Yeah, this is Rich Unk Radio, Dopest Natives Alive, all that shit. You know how we gonna do it right now? Coming in with the fresh hot slopper, showcasing the dopest natives alive, all the dope talent that we have in our indigenous communities. You're gonna hear it here. Sometimes you're gonna hear it here first, but bottom line is you're gonna hear the dopest and the best around on this motherfucking podcast. Rich Unk Radio, Dopest Natives Alive. Let's go. My turn. Hey, hello, I'm Savelle. But your local rappers call me Pop B. Cause it's my turn. They think they gassing. Hella funny if it's me, they think they passing. Cause bitch, I'm turned. Bars will leave them burnt. Thought you would've learned native, it's my turn. So let me go up, stop hating my shine. See everybody get it, I'm just trying to get mine. Catch a native with his bitch out here on this grind. Man, I'm trying to stack up all the plug one time. This is real as it gets. Police come around and I be pleading. You know we're bringing you nothing but the hotness, the slops, the slumpers. Savelle, one of my favorites in the game. Yeah. You know what, man? And I've been blessed to work with Savelle the Native as well. He blessed Rich Unk with a dope feature on a track called What's Up, Native. You can catch that on my album as well. Shameless plug. Like I said, I don't give a fuck because it's my show and I get turned. Yeah. Rich Unk. Savelle the Native, Dopest Natives Alive. Hey, man, I was going to just bite on his line, but I'm not going to bite on his line. You know, Savelle the Native, man, this guy's dope as fuck, you know. And, you know, when I stumbled upon Savelle, one thing I realized is that, you know, man, people have been putting out music for a long time. And, you know, if you're a musician or if you're an artist of some sort, you know, sometimes it takes a long time for your music to get to the people. I mean, I stumbled upon his music last year, and it's crazy because I stumbled on it. I was watching a friend of mine's Instagram video, and he was rolling in his ride, and he was playing a song called Keep It Pushing. And I was like, man, these natives is dope. Who the hell is that? And he told me, man, this is Antoine X featuring Savelle the Native. And from then I tuned in, been a big fan, and been a fan of his work. And I noticed, man, this guy's been doing music for a long time, and you know, I'm up the I-5 from him, you know, in East Vancouver, Canada, and I hadn't even heard of him yet, you know, and that just goes to show that there's so many dope, talented artists out there that just haven't hit your ears, haven't hit the airwaves around you, and you know, sorry, I just got distracted by this fucking thing here. I hope you guys can't see it on my on the video, but I can see it on this end in the production studios, Sweat Lodge Studios. But yeah, man, Savelle the Native, he's been grinding for years, and he's out there. I just seen recently he was performing with Snotty Nose Rez Kids out in Portland, Oregon, just not too long ago. But this is another dope native coming out of Silence. I believe it's Silence. From the Silence Tribe. Motherfucker, get your mind right. Silence Tribe. And out of Eugene, Oregon. You know, so this young boss here is coming up in the game. He's taking his place in the industry, and I'm just here to share some of his music and shine the light on what's going down with young Savvy. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep this shit going hot. This is a new release from him called Too Saucy. Just dropped. This is another slapper. This is a slapper. This is a slumper. Yeah. Let's go. Savelle Tha Native. One time. Yeah.
I'm too saucy. Come and catch a drip of this sauce. Going up, we ain't never falling off on my love. I'm too saucy. Swear I make them side of this beat. It's a vibe when you rockin' with a team. Swear to God, I'm too saucy. Go, 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 go. Swear to God, I'm too saucy. Go, 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 go. Swear to God, I'm too saucy. Savvy baby, and I'm popping out. You see this beat work bustin' when I'm popping out. Ay. Fly native when I shop in town. With my middle fingers up, cause they can't stop us now. But got drip though, always take a trip though. See me in 8 feet and they hating on the kibble. I'm just trying to live though. Why you wanna see me living low? You don't wanna see me getting dope. Pimp, I don't know. That ain't how the gang gon' work. I move this dirt so the frame won't crack. We not the same on this earth. True first, but I'ma hit him where it hurts. I was taught you gotta get it every beat I get, I'm murking. That's for sure. Forever in the day, by the pace so solid in the streets and gotta lay low. No. Bucks ain't never made me change though. Only 30 B's on my chain, bro. I'm too saucy. Come and catch a drip of this sauce. Going up, we ain't never falling off on my love. I'm too saucy. Swear I make them side of this beat.
My brother Savelle is way too saucy.
I'm too saucy.
Hey man, I'm gonna talk over this shit because I just want you to know that we're here to sample. You ain't gonna come here and listen to the whole track, man. The whole point of this shit is for you to go out, find his music online on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you gotta find his work, his body of work. Lots on Spotify. But I'm here to showcase it to you so you get to go and look for it, so you can become a super fan yourself, my native.
Could never get with happy tatties, rappers better at me, never had me check your status. I've been busting, they can stand it, and I do this on my own, and I ain't never need a stamp, and that's for sure. Forever in a day, by the peso, solid in these streets, ain't gotta lay low, no. Bucks ain't never made me change, though, only 30 P's on my chain, bro. I'm too saucy, come and catch a drip of this sauce. Going up, we ain't never falling off on my love. I'm too saucy, swear I make them side of this beat. It's a vibe when you rockin' with a team, swear to God, I'm too saucy. Go, 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 go. Swear to God, I'm too saucy. Go, go, go.
Yeah, too saucy. We're gonna keep it going with way back.
I'm on and making black. Could never get with pappy tatties. Rappers better at me, never had me check your status. I've been busting, they can stand it, and I do this on my own, and I ain't never need a stamp, and that's for sure.
Let's go, man. I got my sound effects here all fucked up. I don't know what happened to them, but I should have been letting these air horns go off and all that shit. The homie is bringing it. I love that slap. He's got that Bay Area influence of West Coast shit that I grew up on. Let's go, from way back. Another new song from Savelle Tha Native. If you haven't peeped game yet, you better get on his tip, boy. No homo. Yeah. Savelle.
I'm in the dick, blowing sticks, fuck up and how they feel. I'm with this shit like my bitch, so my dogs are fitness field. Sweaters can't get real, get them lick, you know the deal. If you don't real, it's advising you to stay back. Stay back. Hit a suck in his mouth, he get lay flat. Man, I set him on his pockets, pussy, take that. Chop cheese, bitch, it takes some time to taste that. I've been gone, all these shows that I did wrong. Took the show away from home, I leave me alone, leave me alone. Made a path to come on, you see me stacking it up. Screaming Savelle, baby, still kicking up dust, and I be on the game, they come from way back. Have a real one on your head like a wake hat. Clean if all you mean, I'm on my head.
Yeah, Young Savvy tearing up the game.
Premonitions of my existence as a prophet spitting. Born on a script and I'm politicking with no pot to pissin'. All up in the kitchen and I've been swimming cause I be...
Oh shit, my bad. I was just trying to cue that one up, line it up, but since we're here, we're gonna let it work. This was the first song that I've really been slapping. Bass in the Trunk by Savelle Tha Native. Eugene, Oregon, stand up. Represent the hometown.
slump. Got 212s, let it bump it out the trunk. Out of this shit, bang, it's a Yankee blap. They gon' slap this track all across the map. I got bass in the trunk, got the treble on screen. Speakers get you knocking every time we hit the scene. Cup full of that, I mean, boy, I do this for the team. Boy, I do this for the tribe, nigga, fuck do you mean? Hey, I'ma hit you with that blackout. Baby, no, I guess I had to blow her back out. Real boy, you should know I never back down. Only ones I know they ever do it out of track out.
Yo, man, we're coming out live from East Vancouver, Sweat Lodge Studio, Dopest Natives Alive. Your host with the most, Rich motherfucking Unk. Showcasing the dopest talent around, man. Dopest talent in native country, indigenous country, just straight up across the country. We can hang with the best of them. You know, this is what we're doing, man. We're supporting. We're putting a platform on so we can showcase and shine the light on our own stars, our own heroes. This is what we're about. Yeah, we got a lot more artists coming up that I'm going to be showcasing, man. People that you may have heard of, may have not heard of, but people I feel like need to shine. And if I don't get you right away, be sure if you was dope, I'm on my way to come and find you. And if I haven't heard of you, you know, hit me up, man. Hit me in the DMs, you know, and let me know your music, man. Showcase your music. You know, I know there's other platforms out there, and I'll probably speak to this and be a common theme, you know, but it seems like some people ain't fucking with you until you've got a little bit of shine or a little bit of a platform. I really don't give a fuck, man. I like the dope music. You know, I ain't looking at your views and your followers and all that bullshit to see where you're at. You know what I mean? Because that doesn't indicate anything about your music. Your music is dope. It's fucking dope. That's just the bottom line. And, you know, we're going to play you on here. We're going to showcase you. That's it. You ain't got to pay me. You ain't got to be my homie. None of that shit. If you're dope, that's all we're doing. Showcasing dope motherfucking music. You know, with that being said, we got some more Savelle coming up here. You know, also wanted to shout out on this motherfucking side right here, Forever Red, for the dope gear that they gave me. If you haven't copped their stuff, you can check it out online. Forever Red on Instagram with R-E-D-D. You know, we like the ladies with the, never mind, pause. It's politically incorrect these days to be talking like that, so let me check myself before I wreck myself. But yeah, check it out on Instagram. We got Forever Red. This is a dope-ass shirt. This is a heavyweight t-shirt. This ain't no cheap Gildan shit. This is not knocking you guys if that's in your budget. But this brother puts in the work on his garments. This thing came wrapped in some beautiful packaging, and it's very high quality. And you know what the fucking dopest thing is that I didn't even realize was I turned out the lights one night, and this shit was glowing. You know, if I was still in the clubs like I used to be back in the day, you know, maybe that, I mean, this thing would be popping in there. So check them out on Instagram and get to it and buy yourself some merchandise. You'll see a lot of fresh natives out there rocking this shit. You know, a lot of famous natives out there doing it, rocking Forever Red. Get it while you can get it. Here we go. We got another one coming from our brother Savelle Tha Native. Yeekies up.
You ain't about what I'm about. Drop the window, man. I ass out. Put the yickies up. Bruh socked him in his mouth on the corner, man, in front of his mom's house. Put the yickies up. Cause you don't want that beef. I have him up, no sleep for a week. Put the yickies up. The whole team wanna eat it. Ain't sweet when the dog's off the leash. Put the yickies up. A hard line for the benefits. On the grind over time, can't be settling. I'm on the move to stay relevant. Heading to the top while settling. Sucker keep pedaling. And tell that bitch I blow her back out. And I boy tools.
Think I got my sound effects back in the mix. Let me test this out 1 second.
I don't stand in, baby. I stand out. Understand that you fucking with the mans now. Came through when I'm fucking off the plans now. New wave, keep them old ways round. You hear? So understand this kid to get inside in the mix. Some kids playing with sticks. Tell them always use fists. So I'm hoping you quit. Better duck when it buck, cause it burn when it hit. Put the yickies up. You ain't about what I'm about. Drop the window, man, I ass out. Put the yickies up. Bruh socked him in his mouth on the corner, man, in front of his mom's house. Put the yickies up. Cause you don't want that beef. I have him up, no sleep for a week. Push the yickies up. The whole team wanna eat it, ain't sweet when the dog's off the leash. Push the yickies up, cause I don't talk about it. Let me see him in the streets and let my dogs at him. Cause we all off the leash like the law coming. Y'all checking for the gram and now you all running. Now it's funk on sight. From the jump, no punk, want the guns
Yo,
from night.
did you guys see the news? Onondaga Nation just got a bunch of their land back in New York. I'm not sure if you're peeping that. Let me see, where did I see that at? Right here. Land back history. Yeah, the largest land transfer, the largest transfer of land ever made by any state to Native Americans just took place, where 1,000 acres in central New York's Tully Valley has been returned to the Onondaga Nation. Shouts out to the Onondaga Nation. My wife, she's Onondaga Nation. That's a victory. That's a win for her people. My children are from Onondaga Nation by way of my beautiful wife, 20 years strong. I just wanted to share that little piece of news, man. That's amazing. And that's what we're doing, land back. All day, every day. We're coming back for it all, bitch. Thought you knew. We're just going to get right back into it. Pipe down. Savelle.
Pipe down, that's real. Whole banana catch a slip and get peeled. Drop a cannon with the juice we in the field. Look, my weed is all her fan. The hottest native. What's the dealer, baby? I'ma keep it real. It's for the cutthroats. Nade body, dip it going for the gusto. Suck, I can't trust those. Bitch, I don't touch those. Bucks on my buck, I just execute the huddle. Man, I came for pure game. Savvy at the 5-4 first. I was a pup off the porch with the torch and the work. Never worry about your jerks, so busy banging the turf. And light it up like the fourth to give it all that I'm worth. Now that's gas. Never took my foot off the pedal. Said I'm heavy in the dicks, put the pits in the devils. Wasn't ready for the kid, I let stacks help tell them. When I shots fired hit, ooh, they knew I was trouble. Man down. Look at me, the last one standing. Gave the whole world a dose, and it wasn't unlimited. You see the path that I chose, but I do not regret it. Chosen one, now my city, I ain't the one that said it. It's all action.
You know what, man? You guys could probably hear this sound effects on your own. I hope you don't, because I'm fucking randomly hitting these buttons. I ain't hearing it in my headphones like I was when I was rocking Indo Slim the other night. But today, for some reason, it's not hitting in my headphones. Shit's whack. But this is what you're doing when you're setting it up, getting it dialed in, tuned in. Like I said, man, I'm gonna talk over these tracks. No disrespect to the homie Savelle or anybody else, but I can't give you all the goods, man. You gotta go out there and get that work in. You know, you go find Savelle, you go follow him, you go like, subscribe, all that shit. Support a native. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there, man. We got to do it for each other. We've seen our brothers down south do it for each other, created platforms and giving each other a hand up and stuff like that. We got to follow that, you know, peep game, you know what I mean? And this is what we're doing here at Dopest Natives Live. Make sure you follow Savelle on all his platforms. I hope I introduced you to another dope brother that you may have heard of, you may have known of. I mean, I remember back in the day we always used to show each other dope new music and be like, man, I put you on that shit years ago. And you know what? All these major artists got their own platforms. You know what I mean? I'd like to talk about this new East Siders, Death Row Records, Dog Pound, all this new music coming out. But they got their own lanes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna spend my time and energy and my money, my resources, all those things, you know, on my people. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it going with shooters from Savelle Native in the background. But I'm just gonna keep telling you something out when we're talking about supporting other people. I want to shout out JB, the First Lady. JB, the First Lady. She's a mother, a hip hop MC, an activist, an advocate, a powwow MC, a dancer, a smoke dancer, cedar weaver, filmmaker, photographer, teacher. I'm shouting her out right now. I wish I could show you this shit. Once I get my podcasting game down, I'm going to start clicking buttons and stuff is going to be popping up all over the fucking place. I'm going to get there. You just let this old dog figure out his new tricks, okay? Because this old dog does learn new tricks. But anyways, JB, the First Lady, she's got her own little business cracking. It's called Hype Chocolate. JB, the First Lady. I'm looking at a picture right now. She's got a chocolate bar infused with Bannock. Motherfucker. Bannock Bar, Hype Chocolate, JB, the First Lady. If you're in Vancouver, man, you got to find the locations. I wish I would have done a little more research so I could have shown you or told you where to go to get this shit. But if you're tapped in the hood like we are, it's just down the block. It's just down in the hood right over here, Commercial Drive. You know, that's what we're doing, supporting our homegirl, JB, the First Lady. Check her out. She's a dope MC. Check her out on Instagram as well. Stand up, JB, the First Lady. And if you see this video, make sure I get me one of them Bannock bars, all right?
If you funk in my zone, currently I'm getting chopped. Please don't fuck off my dome. It's a bop, baby, let the beat go. If you up, you gotta let the thing blow. Me no cop from an enemy go. It's a team on me till the day the world blow. Let me drop a couple thoughts that I've been thinking on. The West needs bring her back, so let me bring her home. Cause I won't rest or relax till we all is on.
Yeah.
From the east to the jets,
Should I drop my song with Savelle Tha Native right now? It's called Sup Native. It's also featuring DJ Thirsty. But I think what you should do is go out there and look for that as well. It's on all platforms as well. Spotify, Rich Unk, everybody's uncle. I'm your favorite uncle, your hostess with the mostest, Rich Unk Radio, Dopest Natives Alive. And you know what? Another guy I want to shout out that needs your votes right now is DJ Big Rez. He's another brother that's been welcoming me with open arms and so on and so forth. So make sure you go check him out. We already hit this one, bass in the trunk, so we're going to let that one slide. But I think right here is where we're going to call it a motherfucking day and a motherfucking episode. So make sure that you tune in again. We're going to be coming up next. We got Northside Baby coming up. We got a feature with him. We're going to be featuring Antoine X. If you haven't heard of these brothers yet, you must be sleeping under a rock. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm bringing the light to brothers and sisters that, I don't know, man. Maybe I was sleeping under a rock and I didn't know who they were, but I do now. And I'm going to be fucking shouting their names and showing them loud and proud because that's my motherfucking natives and that's what we're supposed to do. Okay? Crabs in the bucket. Fuck out of here. We ain't about that bullshit. You're never too big for your bridges. Remember, you're a motherfucking native first. Okay? Don't forget that, Mr. Artist, when you guys get these big ass heads and shit. Don't do that. That ain't cool. That ain't a good look. You know, so with that being said, let's get one more song out the way with Savelle. And then we're going to get out this bitch. And yeah, I'm not going to play my song with Savelle. You got to go look for that too. It's on YouTube. It's on everywhere. It's called Sup Native, featuring DJ Thirsty, Savelle Tha Native. And 1 second, I got it right here. One last song we're going to do right here. It's called Savvy Down, and we're going to get out this bitch, okay? Another slapper. We up. Rich Unk Radio, Dopest Natives Alive. Shout out to DJ Big Rez, all my brothers that supported me. My journey, my music, my dreams. Support this channel. Subscribe, like, do all that shit. I need 1,000 followers on TikTok, Instagram, all that shit, so I can start going live, bringing you to some dope mixes. I might even throw a fucking party on this bitch. Be bumping all this shit with a dope mix. I ain't a DJ, but motherfucker, when it comes to music, I don't play. Let's go, Savelle.
Wide open, I can see them suckers coming. Got a lot on my plate, baby. I gotta go all in. Never stay away, give him play to him, he's stalling. He was real hard till his mama heard he falling. Till his mama heard he falling. In the middle of the night, I'm on my knees or hear me calling. Out here on my own, just trying to make a way. Suckers coming for me, feel the fade away. This is the type of shit I deal with day to day. So if you're coming for me, baby, gotta pay to play. I'm just trying to live, mama, why they wanna take me out? I'm just minding my biz, I'm on this paper route. I catch a fade, but these suckers